Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Of course, we've now seen Call of Duty Vanguard officially revealed. We've learned a lot about the game, both via all the articles that Call of Duty themselves have pushed out, and also all the information I was given via an early look at the game. We've already broken down everything from that regarding campaign, multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone in general in a separate video. So if you want to learn more about Vanguard as a whole, be sure to check out that one. It'll be linked in the description below, and then also at the end of the video on screen. But today, we are specifically focused on the Vanguard update for Call of Duty Warzone and what that is going to have in store for the game, what to expect with it, and all that stuff. So as we go over it all, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Let's go for 3,500 likes on this one. And of course, if you are new to the channel, or if you haven't already subscribed, just over 55% of you guys watching are not subbed to the channel. So if you want to stay up to date with everything going on in COD, news, updates, intel, you name it, it is all right here. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. Also, right now, Gamer Advantage is doing a special Call of Duty Champ sale. So until the 23rd, if you want to get an extra 10% off your order and end up getting a 20% discount on anything on the site, be sure to use code IMMORTAL at checkout. So first up, I did want to talk about some stuff that actually is Vanguard related that you can get in Warzone right now, and that's actually some of the pre-order bonuses. Whether or not you want to pre-order the game for November, that's all up to you. But as of right now, if you do end up pre-ordering a standard digital, a cross-gen digital, or an ultimate digital edition bundle, you'll end up getting early access to the open beta, which is coming at a later date. They have not announced that yet, at least as far as I've seen. You also get the Night Raid Mastercraft weapon blueprint for, I believe, the PPSH. Then you also get Arthur Kingsley in Cold War and Warzone at a later date, as well as a brand new operator. On top of that, if you do get the Ultimate Edition, you actually get the Task Force 1 pack, which gives you some skins for Lucas, Polina, and then also Wade, alongside multiple weapon blueprints with tracer rounds too, if you're at all interested in those. Now, once the game is actually released, if you pre-order digitally, you get the Frontline Weapon Pack, which has 2 weapon blueprints for Vanguard included in it. You'll also get access to those in Warzone. So if you do pre-order, you get some stuff in Warzone right now, and obviously plenty of bonus items in Vanguard and Warzone once the game launches on November 5th. Now, moving on, specifically focusing on the Vanguard update, we can call it, for Warzone. As of right now, we know there is a lot coming with that. We talked about it a bit initially in the whole early reveal video, but to go more in depth on everything, yes, it is confirmed that an anti-cheat is coming at launch for Warzone. So when Vanguard launches, we're going to see that implemented into the game, or when the Vanguard update happens, I should say, we're going to see that implemented into the game. One thing that is kind of confusing as of right now is if the anti-cheat update and the other major Vanguard updates for Warzone are going to be coming to the game on November 5th when Vanguard drops, or if it's going to be slightly delayed, like with the launch of Season 1, or at a later point with the whole Vanguard integration updates. As of right now, that hasn't really been confirmed, because they say Warzone is going to feature a new PC anti-cheat system across the entire experience when it launches with the new map. So no specific date is mentioned there. That's coming directly from a Call of Duty blog. Then they say when it comes to like the map and everything, which we're going to touch on more here in a moment, there's going to be a full integration between Vanguard and Warzone when the new map launches later this year. So again, a date is not specified. They don't say on November 5th with Vanguard's launch, or with Vanguard's launch. It's just when the map launches later on in 2021. So we are going to have to keep an eye out on that. But anti-cheat, the biggest announcement out of all this in terms of Warzone, at least in my opinion, is finally coming. This is going to make it so PC players won't be able to actively download wall hacks and aimbots, and I'm pretty sure plenty of viruses while they're at it. And this is going to be a full-on, full-blown anti-cheat that is drastically going to improve the state of the game. Now, on top of that, yes, a new map is also debuting with Vanguard, and this is going to be a brand new map. And when the time comes and we see the Vanguard update go live, Verdansk is going to be no more. Original Verdansk set back in 2019 and 2020, that's going to be gone. Verdansk 84, which we obviously have now, that's going to be gone. We will officially be leaving Verdansk once and for all, or at least maybe until Modern Warfare 2 happens, when it's Infinity Ward's next turn at making a game. And we're going to be moving to a completely new environment that fully utilizes all the upgrades that Vanguard is going to be bringing to the game. And that's going to be an awesome experience. Obviously, going from Verdansk 1 to Verdansk 2, there were a handful of changes. Yeah, the map looks different. Some buildings are sort of rearranged, and we have various different parts of the map. But for the most part, the map is largely the same, and it plays pretty much identical to the old one. So there haven't been many changes to keep gameplay feeling fresh in that aspect. So a completely new environment where we have to learn, new drop locations, new rotations, new ways to interact with the environment and whatnot. That's going to be a huge new thing for the game and really make gameplay feel very, very fresh. Then another huge announcement that was made that is especially good news for Warzone is the fact that Vanguard is going to be running off an upgraded version of the Modern Warfare engine, aka the same engine that Warzone was built on. And likely when we see the whole Vanguard update for Warzone, I would assume the Warzone engine is probably going to see some tweaks and adjustments made then as well to upgrade it alongside Vanguard. One specific change that I've seen literally thousands of comments on already is that of an FOV slider. For what it's worth, there was no mention of any FOV slider adjustment for Warzone on consoles. Mentioned in my early look at the game, they didn't really specify that at all. None of the blogs or articles that Call of Duty has pushed out have mentioned anything about a console FOV slider. But if an FOV slider is coming to Warzone for consoles, the Vanguard integration is really the best time for that to happen. Keep in mind, there is no confirmation on it yet, but that is the strongest chance that we've seen thus far. But overall, the fact that Vanguard is going to be on a version of the Modern Warfare engine means that this game is going to feel very similar to Warzone and Modern Warfare in general, and the actual integration is going to be way, way smoother than what we saw with Cold War, because obviously that one did not go well at first. And that's largely because all the Cold War weapons were designed on the Treyarch engine and on the Cold War engine, then they had to be redone for Warzone. And Cold War versus Modern Warfare and Cold War versus Warzone is very, very different in terms of gameplay, so that's why weapons were so clunky and attachments were so broken. But that should not be the case this time. Weapons, attachments, operators, all that stuff should have a seamless transition from Vanguard to Warzone and vice versa, Warzone to Vanguard. That to me is something I was very, very excited to hear. It basically just means that the experience in general for players is going to be even better than it was in the past. Then to close things out, I just want to read word for word what the actual Call of Duty site says in their whole Vanguard announcement and reveal. They say, with Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone sharing free post-launch content, a massive calendar of new maps, modes, playlists, limited time and seasonal events, as well as community celebrations integrated between the two games, expect the most connected Call of Duty experience ever seen. Prepare for further information on Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone, as well as information on the new anti-cheat system in the coming weeks prior to Vanguard's launch. So I would assume all throughout September and October, and honestly even the end of August here, we're going to continue to see new things revealed for multiplayer, for the campaign, for zombies, and especially for Warzone. We got a direct confirmation that we're going to learn more about the anti-cheat, probably how that's going to work and how that's going to look. And if they're going to be talking more about the integration, I think that's when potentially there could be word of an FOV slider and other engine upgrades happening potentially at Vanguard's launch. So a lot to look forward to in the future, but actually we already know quite a bit now, which is all very, very exciting. That is going to wrap things up for today. That is what we know about the Vanguard update for Warzone. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you're new to the channel or if you haven't already subscribed, I am always covering everything going on in COD between Warzone, now Vanguard, Cold War, Modern Warfare, you name it, it is all right here. So feel free to subscribe. That way you can always stay up to date. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WHosImmortal for a discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products. And the links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.